Hi, I'm Kanisha. Welcome to my channel. I'm here to talk about Sense8 Season 1, Episode 11. And I want to start with the end of this episode. I can't tell if Jonas is trying to help the Sense8s or if he's doing exactly what Whispers wants. The fact that Whispers was kind of standing next to him, and I don't know if he was feeding him information or trying to lead him to tell certain information to the Sense8s. I just don't know if Jonas can be trusted, and I don't know if Jonas really has any other option than to do whatever Whispers wants him to do. So I'm very concerned that all this going back and forth between Will and Jonas is ultimately going to get the Sense8s caught. I still don't know what Whispers wants with them. Quite a few episodes ago, I had thought that Whispers wanted to exploit the Sense8s basically, and to take advantage of them, and to maybe commit crimes, maybe commit fraud, that kind of stuff. But because of the conversation Will and Jonas had at the, I guess, museum or whatever it was during Independence Day, maybe Whispers wants the Sense8s to become extinct. And that doesn't make sense to me, because it seems like Whispers is a Sense8, so why would he want to hunt down his own kind? That doesn't make sense. So maybe that's not the right explanation. I don't know. But Jonas, I don't trust Jonas, and I want to trust Jonas because of his relationship with Angelica. And Angelica's last wishes were for him to protect them. I want to believe that he is upholding that promise. I don't feel good about it. And of course, Ursa was telling Riley that Jonas couldn't be trusted. I don't know. Don't feel good about it. I mean, I guess the only sort of good thing about the whole situation with Jonas and Whispers, and the fact that they were in that room together, I don't think Whispers can hear what Jonas tells Will, because of when Will, Riley, Jonas, and Ursa were together in, I don't know, what, episode 8 or 9, something like that. So when Jonas speaks to Will, I don't think Whispers can hear. So there's a chance that Jonas is actually trying to help the cluster. I just don't feel good about this. Also, it seems very much like Will is going to end up in Iceland. I hate that he's going to do it, and I fully expect him to do it. I mean, I could totally be wrong, but I expect Will's gonna be there, and it kind of feels like with all of the, I don't know, talk or visions that he's had about Angelica and Sarah Petrell, in those instances, it seems like he is getting told not to look Whispers in the eye the most. I don't know if that's because he's the most likely to encounter Whispers. I mean, Nomi already did, sort of. Not face to face, but they made contact. So I feel like that might be a hint that Will might end up facing Whispers and get the whole cluster caught. So that's a shame. And I don't know if it's likely or going to happen, but it feels like a strong possibility, especially if Will is going to go to Iceland. I don't know, like, is Jonas still being held in the United States? He got caught in Chicago. Don't know if he's been transferred somewhere else, but I assume that Whispers was actually in the room with Jonas. That, I mean, obviously it's possible that Whispers could already be in Iceland, but I got the impression that Whispers was standing right next to him. But that doesn't matter. I'm just concerned. It feels like Will is going to end up getting the whole cluster caught by Whispers when he goes to Iceland, and I just expect that he will go to Iceland. And, like, what is going on with Riley? She's in a coma? Is that what's happening right now? It seems like she's stuck reliving her traumatic experience on the mountain, and I just don't know, like, what is happening with her. Like, what is wrong with her? Is it just is she in a coma? Is she just she keeps remembering the awful experience she had with her child's birth and everything surrounding it? I don't know what's wrong with her, and I don't know how she's going to get better. It seems whatever drugs they're giving her aren't working, so I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what's up with that. I don't know what's up with her. I hope she gets better soon. Like, I have no idea what's going on, and I don't understand it. So I hope there is going to be some clarification about what's going on, why she, like, fell out in the theater and was bleeding. I don't know. I hope she gets well soon. And I hope we get to learn why she was ill in the first place. We see that Kala does tell Rajan about why his dad met her at the temple. I'm glad she told him, because it would have been, I mean, like her dad told her, it would have been bad to build a relationship on a secret. I gotta tell you, I'm sick of this. I do not care about this will they, won't they wedding stuff with Colin Rajan. Kala doesn't like him. I don't know why she's still entertaining the idea of being married to him. And I had thought that this was an arranged marriage. I said that a few episodes ago, that I thought that was the reason why Kala was having such a difficult time stopping the wedding. Her dad said that this was a love marriage, and that threw me. But now that I know that, this makes even less sense why it's gone this far. I don't get it. I'm surprised that the show has managed to stretch this out for so long. I want it to be over with now, like as soon as possible. I'm just not interested in this. Kala doesn't like him. I don't know why she's having such a difficult time. I think in the earlier episodes there was kind of this feeling that a lot of other women would like to be with Rajan, so maybe that's what it is. I don't get it. I don't know why this is taking so long. I don't know why we're still doing this. I'm over it. And on the opposite end of the spectrum, I love seeing Kala and Wolfgang actually share their feelings with each other. I've said this before in previous videos. I'm very much into that relationship. I want to see them together. I like them so much better than I like Colin Rajan. And it was nice to see them like spend time together, share their feelings. It's official. It's not like the situation where it feels like, another person's into you. Like, they've said it, they've kissed, and they are on the same page as far as their relationship and feelings, go. So I like that. I like that they have taken a step further in their relationship, and I hope Wolfgang comes back. I don't expect him to die. He got out of this situation with Steiner, with Leto's help, and with his incredible planning. So I hope something similar can happen when he goes to visit his uncle. I don't know who's going to be helping him. Maybe Son, maybe Will. They have the fighting experience. And I don't know what to expect when Wolfgang goes to meet his uncle. I don't know how much time has passed between his encounter with Steiner and this scene that we saw. So does his uncle know? Is Wolfgang trying to surprise him? I don't know what the plan is. Pretty sure there is a plan. But yeah, I'm worried about him, but I feel like Wolfgang is going to survive whatever it is that's going to happen at his uncle's mansion. It was awesome to see Capheus, stand up for his beliefs. I remember his mom and him were talking about, whether or not to give Amandi to the thief. I don't know the guy's name. I don't know if his name has been said, but I guess I'll just call him the thief for now. So it was nice to see that Capheus was able to stand up for his beliefs and not give in to, the threats. And it was awesome to see him get help from Son and Will. I really like how the sharing between the Sense8 is filmed. I think it looks really cool. And I think it's just the way that they do it is great as far as the storytelling. And it's not a case where the way that they could do it is to have Capheus do martial arts like Son, or do shooting fight training like Will. But it's better that they have the other characters do that. So I like how they decided to shoot that. It looks cool. It's clear what's happening, and it's not it doesn't feel like when they share that, for example, it doesn't feel like Will is puppeteering Capheus's body. So I like how that's done, and I like that they were able to help him, because that was a rough situation. It's cool that he was able to get out of the traffic jam. And it was cool that he took out most of everyone in whatever gang that is. I think what were they? Superpower, I think was the name. But yeah, he took out a whole bunch of people in the gang. And it was cool to see. There were cool scenes to see. And it was cool to see Capheus stand up for his beliefs. And he was able to save Silas and reunite him with his daughter. So all of that was great. I'm glad he survived, because it was touch and go there quite a few times. I don't know if the head gang guy of Superpower is just gonna stop now. I don't think he's dead, because we saw him fall into a pile of boxes. Maybe with the motorcycle fell on top of him, so maybe he's injured, but I don't think he's dead. And I don't know if this is enough to deter him from coming after Capheus. If Capheus decides to stop helping Silas transport his daughter, maybe the thief guy will stop coming after Capheus, but I don't think the thief guy is gonna stop doing what he's doing. And I don't know if I'm supposed to feel like that is over. I don't feel like it is. I don't know if the show wants me to believe that it is, but I don't feel like the thief guy is gonna stop. So I don't know. I'm looking forward to see, like, is it over? So maybe Capheus can go on and do his Van Damme thing. If Capheus stops helping Silas, like, his mom's not going to get the medication either. So well, maybe. Well, okay, Silas, in this episode, he was saying, like, you can have all the money you want. So maybe Silas could give him the medication even if Capheus decides to stop transporting his daughter. So maybe something good comes out of this. I can't believe Sun's brother told her that lame-ass story about what happened to their dad. I'm very happy that Sun saw through it, because while I was watching it and he was saying all this stuff about Shane killed their father, like, that was total BS. And it just seems so stupid to go to the prison to share that information with Sun. He probably would have been better off having, like, a cop tell Sun about their dad. And I don't get it. Maybe he just wanted to see for himself whether she would believe him. Obviously that backfired. And I'm just kind of speechless. Like, that was stupid. I really think that was such a dumb thing for Sun's brother to do. But at least we know. I don't know if their dad told Sun's brother, Jungi, that he had visited Sun and was going to confess to the courts. Her dad must have told him, because there wasn't another reason for him to kill him. So, wow. I can't believe this is happening. I can't believe that this has changed so much. This, like, Sun in prison arc has been a wild ride for me. At first, I didn't think she would even go to prison. And then I kept trying to figure out how she was going to escape. Like, I didn't think that she was going to be in the prison for the whole season, and especially not for the series. So, just kept thinking, how is she going to get out of this? And lo and behold, her dad has this change of heart. She's going to get out, and now she's not. So I don't know. I don't know now. Maybe I need to start thinking that she's just going to be in prison. I don't know. If she is going to get out before she serves her time, which I don't know how long her sentence is. I don't know if it's ever been said in the show. I still don't think she's gonna be in prison the whole show. If Will gets caught by Whispers, then maybe Whispers will somehow break her out of prison, or, like, have her be released. I don't know. This is crazy. Never saw this coming. Never saw this turn of events. I was happy and like pleased that her dad was, had this change of heart. I don't know. I'm just sad about this turn of events. I'm like, I can't imagine what Sun is gonna do to her brother whenever she gets out. I do love what Sun said to Kala at the end about putting everything that matters into your fist and fight for it. I wonder if does that mean Kala is going to actually do something about this wedding, or do something about Wolfgang? Kala doesn't strike me as a fighter, so maybe she's not going to physically fight. Maybe she's gonna fight some other way. I would like Kala to take that advice and break off the wedding. I feel like that is kind of the easiest, simplest way for her to fight for the things that she wants, the things that matter to her. She doesn't love him, so let's end this. I hope that's what she does. I hope that's how she takes Sun's advice. I wonder what Sun is gonna do, because she's stuck in that prison for now. It would be awesome if, well, maybe she'll go on a rampage now. Maybe she will break out of prison the way that I had been speculating she would do when she first got in there. So maybe she's just gonna fight her way out and attack her brother. Who knows? I'm looking forward to seeing how the rest of this is going to go. I'm sick of this wedding stuff, so I hope that ends. I want to see how Sun is going to get out of prison. I still feel like she's not going to do her full sentence in prison, during the entire show. So what's going to happen with that? I wonder if it's possible that Kala is going to, recruit her Sense8 brethren to find Wolfgang and help him. We still haven't gotten a scene where all 8 of them are together. I don't know how many episodes are left in the season. So maybe that might be a season finale kind of thing. But I like seeing Will and Kala and Capheus in the same room in Riley's hospital room together, and then be able to speak to each other. I just like it when the Sense8s are together. Maybe Kala can call upon the other Sense8s to help Wolfgang. I don't know, but I would like her to do something to take Sun up on the advice that she got. I don't know what it's gonna be, but I'm looking forward to seeing it. The thing I'm excited about for the next episode is I want to see LHD. They have grown on me so much since they first formed. We didn't get any of them this episode, and while it ended on a happy note the last time we saw them, Lito's career is still in danger. He is still in danger because of whispers. So there's, things to be concerned about, and I am concerned, but I want to see more of them. I really like that trio. I love Lito and Hernando's relationship, so I want to see more of it. So yeah, I hope they make an appearance in the next episode. I miss them. So hopefully I get what I want. The last thing I have to ask you before I wrap up this video. Are you as sick of the Kala and Rajan non-wedding as I am? I'm so over this. I want this to be done so badly. Like, has that story bothered you at all? Do you enjoy the maybe she will, maybe she won't aspect of it, or are you sick of it? Let me know in the comments what you think about that. And that's gonna do it for this video. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you in the next one. I hope you enjoyed this video. As thanks for watching, I want to give you this wallpaper art I made. I think we could all use more queer art in our lives. Just click the link in the description to get it now.